Good morning, dear children. Welcome you all to our online class. So, children, today let's discuss text exercise of chapter Fun with Magnets. So, all of you take out textbook page 134. Now, let us discuss fill in the blanks. Artificial magnets are made in different shapes. Artificial magnets are made in different shapes such as bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, and cylindrical magnet. Next, the materials which are attracted towards a magnet are called, magnetic materials. Next one, paper is not a dash material. Paper is not a magnetic material. In olden days, sailors used to find direction by suspending a piece of magnet. A magnet always has dash poles. A magnet always has two poles. State whether the following statements are true or false. The first one, a cylindrical magnet has only one pole, that is false, because every magnet has two poles. Artificial magnets were discovered in Greece, that is again false, because in Greece the first natural magnets were discovered. Next one, similar poles of a magnet repel each other. Yes, that's true, and unlike pole attract each other. Fourth one, maximum iron filings stick in the middle of a bar magnet when it is brought near them. It is false because maximum iron filings are seen towards the end of the magnet. That is where the poles of the magnet are located. Fifth one, a bar magnet always point towards north-south direction. Yes, that's absolutely true. Next one, a compass can be used to find east and west direction at any place. That is, yes, that's again true. Next one, rubber is a magnetic material. Rubber is a magnetic material. That's false because rubber doesn't get attracted by a magnet. Next question, it was observed that a pencil sharpener gets attracted by both the poles of a magnet although its body is made of plastic. Name a material that might have been used to make some part of it. So all this part of the sharpener is made up of plastic, right? But when you look at the blades of the sharpener, so this blade is made up of material like iron. Next question, column 1 shows different position in which one pole of a magnet is placed near that of the other. Column 2 indicates the results. So, when north and north are near, what will happen? Yes, repulsion, because like poles repel. So remember this, like poles or similar poles repel each other, and unlike poles of different poles always attract each other. Next is north south. So it will attract each other. And the third one is south north. South faces north pole, there will be attraction. Next one will be repulsion. So repulsion happens when south pole faces to south pole. Next question, write any two properties of a magnet. Magnet aligns in north-south direction when suspended freely. That is first property. And the second property, a magnet has two magnetic poles. Next question, where are poles of a bar magnet located? Yes, poles of a bar magnet located at its two ends. Next question, a bar magnet has no markings to indicate its poles. How would you find out near which end is its north pole located? So what we do is just tie that bar magnet to a thread and suspend it freely from a stand. Now when it is suspended freely, it always aligns itself in north-south direction. So looking at its alignment, we can find out which end is its north pole. Next question. You are given an iron strip. How will you make it into a magnet? Yes, we have already discussed about that with the help of an activity. So, a flat strip of iron is taken. Take one flat strip of iron. On the iron strip, a bar magnet is placed, as you can see here, and rub against it horizontally only in one direction. When you reach the end of the strip, lift the magnet again and start rubbing from the initial position. And repeat this process 40 to 50 times. After this, the iron strip will attain the property of magnet. Next question. How is a compass used to find direction? Now the compass has a magnetic needle inside it. So the needle has a red end and blue end, which denotes the north and south direction. So if this needle is left itself, it will always align in north-south direction. So if you know the north-south direction, you will be able to find out the other direction, right? And whenever you bring it near any other magnet, the needle tend to deflect. That's because of the attraction experienced by the other magnet. So basically the alignment of the magnetic needle helps the compass to show direction. Thank you for listening to me. Students, I have attached the URL video and notes, and there will be a test paper, so all of you please attend the test paper and post it. Okay, take care. Bye.